Grand day, beautiful day. It's nice and sunny. Not too many chemtrails or fake clouds in the sky today. It's very clear. Feels like another dimension or another universe. Um, I just wanted to make this video real quick as the thought came to me. I was looking at this YouTube video about parallel universes, and this anonymous guy was just saying that how he travels to different places, and it's like sci-fi stuff. And he's like how the government's watching him, and he's scared, and they might kidnap him and bring him to some underground place in some weird black operation or some black ops place where he'll never be found again. It's all sci-fi stuff. I love that stuff. It's interesting. But I thought about something. You remember in the movie Tomorrowland when for them to go to that alternate place, they had to travel up. They had to go in a rocket. I think they went to Paris, where that I guess that secret rocket was, right? And then they had to shoot up toward the atmosphere. But for them to enter into Tomorrowland, it was like a parallel universe. So they had to then ascend, and then they had to, I guess he said, descend downwards at a certain speed to break a certain, I guess, a barrier or something, and then they would end up in that place, right? Into that world or parallel universe, which is so crazy. When you think about how the movies be or comics be explaining things like, so in the comics it said an incursion is when two universes clash or when they meet, as a result, destroying one or both. And that's kind of what we're going through. But then I thought about Tomorrowland, right? And then I thought about the recent space um, uh, trips people have been making recently, and how I see those rockets go straight up and then they come down. Think about it. Where's everybody going to space? I guess everybody's rich is going to space now. But what it is, they might be going to that Tomorrowland place. They might be leaving everybody else here behind because they know they didn't depleted this planet or this universe of all those resources. They never really cared about the people. All right. Um, this is the truth, man. This is the truth. They just started doing their own thing, and now a lot of them are running to this parallel Tomorrowland. Right? And then they're going to leave people to pretty much fend for themselves. I don't know, man. If it's in the movies, I think that form of technology exists. That's why I forgot where that place is at, where they're colliding particles, whatever. I think what that place really is they were trying to experiment where they were trying to find this parallel universes, and then what they did was they end up opening up dimensions to like crazy stuff. So like imagine like a parallel universe where we're under the dictatorship of say North Korea. Like say the North Korea guy, he runs the world, or the guy that runs China, like he's in charge of the world, like a parallel universe, or a parallel universe where like Captain America is like in charge of the world. And I think there's two Captain Americas, right? There's a new movie coming out too. There's a Captain America New World Order. What is the New World Order? Or like, or there's a parallel universe where like the Nazis took over the world, and they like killed everybody, and they're in charge, right? So, or there's a parallel universe where black people are the majority of the planet, and we're in charge. Or there's a universe where Spanish people are in charge. Or there's a universe where there's no black people. Or there's a universe where there's no white people. Or there's a universe where there's no Asian people. Or there's a universe where there's no Spanish people. You know, just think about it. Like anything you want to think about, like any alternative universe that universe exists, right? Or a universe where like marrying your sister is okay, or marrying your cousin is okay, or a universe where marriage is not okay, or a universe where um, having sexual intercourse is illegal, or a universe where you can't drive cars, you can only ride your bike or walk, or a universe where it's only summertime, or a universe where it's only wintertime, or a universe where it's only spring, or a universe where it's only fall, a universe where dogs are treated better than they're treated here. I don't know. A universe where cats are don't exist. A universe where there's no squirrels. A universe where everybody has a bird for a pet. A universe where all the cars are electrical, no gas. A universe where you don't have to pay bills and pay rent. A universe where there's no stealing, where murder is not allowed. There's no murder. Like a perfect utopia world, like it's perfect. Like there's no jealousy, envy. Um, um, there's no clout chasing. There's no. There's no. There's no. So, the universe where there's no envy, there would be no like. Everybody would be content in their own skin. Like, you're not gonna wanna have somebody else's man or have somebody else's woman, or you be happy with yourself. But realistically, a lot of people are not happy with themselves. That's why a lot of people are, today a lot of people are single. It's the truth, right? Because everybody want to be in everybody else's face. And money doesn't help anything, because rich people get divorced too. So it's not about money. Oh, you're going to protect me because you provide money and you're a provider. That has nothing to do with it. People are miserable and people are unhappy. And you can't make somebody else happy. You cannot make anybody happy. They have to be happy with themselves. They have to be comfortable in their own skin. But it's just my thoughts, man. That's the multiverse thing. Alright? Yeah, that's the multiverse. But I'm definitely gonna continue to listen to this parallel universe stuff. And guys, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna practice it myself. Have boundaries. Don't have weirdos, because you could travel into these parallel universes. Don't have weirdos come up and talk to you, man. I feel like they want to come touch you. Alright? I gotta do a better job, because I think I'm too nice sometimes. Set boundaries. Stop having weirdos come up and talk to you. Okay? For real. Stop having these weirdos come up and talk to you. Alright? Some of them are literally walking demons. It's the truth, man. Alright? Stop having these people come up and feel like they had to come talk to you and address you and all that. Like, some people live filthy and disgusting. Right? It's hard. Like I had to move into my spot, and I'm paying rent to clean places. Now, if the place is already clean, that's fine. Maintaining it is fine. But to come and clean up somebody else's filth, it's not fun. And you want to come talk to me about the filth that you've seen to yourself, that you could have cleaned up yourself. Don't come talk to me no more, man. For real. All right, man. Everybody have a good day. God bless. I'm doing my best. Like I promise you guys, I'm doing my best. There's a Jamaican term called box, right? I don't want to box anybody down, but it's tempting, man. Listen, a lot of people don't see what you're going to see. That's why the movie Bird Box came out. That movie Bird Box is very, very deep. That movie was probably the most important movie of this millennium, right? I don't want to box anybody down, but I will, man. All right. And to have to box somebody down is very disrespectful. So if I have to box you, that means I have no respect for you. And the people that are Jamaican, they know what I'm talking about. If anybody's seen my videos, because you know, we are in parallel universes, and I don't know, maybe I was kidnapped. I feel like I went to a parallel universe. Tell you a quick story. I flew to Dominican Republic on Spirit. Spirit, that's the name of that flight, the company. But during that flight coming back, my head was hurting. It felt like somebody hit me with like some type of electrical weapon or some type of energy voltage or some. It felt weird, right? And I looked at the King Kong versus Godzilla movie, and they traveled from like 1,000 miles in like 2 seconds. That's what I went through. I think I went through some type of barrier or something. Like I went into the inner earth or something. Like this might be the inner earth or some parallel universe, because everything seems weird here. Everything seems weird here. I really do feel like I'm in a parallel universe. I haven't seen nobody that I know. I haven't seen none of my family. Well, I've seen the people that portrayed my people that's supposed to be my step parents. And I talk crazy about them and they haven't said anything to me. So I guess nobody must be seeing my videos. I don't know, I feel like I'm in some parallel universe, man. Or I'm surrounded by shapeshifters or something. But yeah, I just want to be left alone, man. I'm at peace. It's a beautiful day. I know y'all think that I'm crazy, but I'm not. It's the God honest truth. Saying somebody's crazy is very dismissive. Especially when you don't know them and you don't talk to them and you don't have understanding of what they're going through. Right? I would never do that. I never call nobody crazy. Until I talk to them and then I figure out what they got going on. Because I can see through them spiritually. I see spiritually what they are. Right? That's why a lot of people don't like to be in my presence. But then some people want to be in my presence. I don't know why. Gotta be careful because some of these people are energy vampires. They just want to suck on your energy. Alright. Parallel universes, man. I had to stop being bougie. I got me a robe. So I can come outside and enjoy the sun. Sun's a great source of energy. I wish you guys would stop blocking out the sun with these fake clouds, man. That's my challenge to the ruling elites or whatever you guys are. Stop blocking out the sun. Are you guys vampires? Like, tell us the truth now. Like, tell us, like, come on, man. Disclosure, like, time is running short. Aliens exist? Yes. Do vampires exist? Yes. Do shapeshifters exist? Yes. People that turn into dogs? Yes. Those things are real. Very real. Make it so. Those things are real. Right? You guys should come out and say what you guys are. Say, hey, we block out the sun sometimes because the vampires want to go shopping and buy things too. Right? Reptilians are real. Sometimes they like to come to the surface because they can't take the sun either. Yes, the shape-shifting people that turn into dogs, they are daytime protectors when we're sleeping in the house, covered up when nobody can see outside at all. We live in abandoned houses, and yes, versions of what you know as Raccoon City really exists. Some of them are nice big mansions. Some of them are raggedy-looking abandoned houses. Say these things like, "Come on, man, y'all can stop lying to the people now. Like, tell them the truth, man. You don't gotta send them to alternate universes like or parallel Earths or different Earths. Tell the truth. Say, yo, vampires exist. Say aliens exist. Reptilians exist. Like all the things, all the creepy things that you thought about was in sci-fi movies and horror movies. It's real. Angels exist. Demons exist. That means that the ultimate creator, the universal creator exists. Keep that in mind. All right. Take care.